up with the YouTube? It's your boy Lil Josh, and you watching Please Entertainment. I know what's going on, man. We back with another video, man. And in today's video, y'all, as you can see in the title, we are going to be talking about The Obsession. Now, if you haven't seen the movie, this is a disclaimer right now. Spoilers up ahead. We talking about the movie. We seen the movie. It's out. It's everywhere. Everybody talking about it. So we finna do our little movie review about it, just to let y'all know, you know what I'm saying, what we thought about it and all the other stuff that we seen in the movie. Without further ado, man, make sure that you like this video. We are currently at 388 subscribers, y'all. Y'all, like, we doing it, man. We getting up there. Yeah, so make sure that y'all like the video. Make sure y'all comment down below anything else y'all want to see, or just y'all thoughts on what I'm saying in this video. And make sure that y'all subscribe to your boy, as we are on the way to 500 in these next couple weeks. So, without further ado, spoilers ahead. Let's get into the video, man. So, The Obsession. This movie came out, it says that it came out in 2025. From what I researched, this movie been out, and like they were showing it, like I guess at different events and festivals and things like that before it hit the big screen. So this movie has already been out, but it just hit the big screens not too long ago. May 15th to be exact. The director is Curry Barker. You know, if you don't know him, he's like, well, he was a social media influencer, and he was doing like movies and stuff. I didn't even know, like I seen him in skits, but I didn't even know he was like, his YouTube channel was basically him doing like skits and like small short films and things like that. So it's pretty cool that he directed this movie, y'all. He started off as a YouTuber, directed this movie. He put the people that he's been putting on his social media in his skits, he put some of them in the movie. Like, I didn't even know that. Once I saw that, I was like, that blew my mind. So, yeah, this movie is 1 hour and 50 minutes long, rated R. The first thing that I can say about this movie, the first thing that caught my attention, y'all, was the shots. The shots, the angles, the character placement in these shots. To me, there was like a automatic, like as soon as I seen it, I was just like, wow. Like, you know what I'm saying, that looks good. The opening scene, I mean, just how they was placing the subject, they just had a lot of creative angles and creative like shots and placement when they was making this film. Like, you can tell everything was intentional. All the shots, like they thought about it. They was like, hey, this is the kind of thing I'm looking for. This is what I want. Place him right here, put this over there. So they was very intentional on like everything that they was doing as far as shots, background, character placement, you know, in the, you know what I'm saying, the rule of thirds in the camera and the frame and thing like that, like they're framing. And I just paid attention to that the whole time. So that was something that I liked about this movie. Another big thing in this movie that I liked was the acting. The acting was so good and it felt so natural. Like a lot of time, like I would say in the movies nowadays, you really don't see that from like, you know, people, you know, that hasn't been on the screen that long. You see that from big actors like, you know, RDJ, Denzel Washington. You know, you see that in big actors, Idris Elba, Damson Idris. You see that in big actors, like they are great actors, so like you expect them to, you know, do their thing on film. But like seeing it in a movie that these actors, they haven't really been acting that long, I mean, that's always a great thing. It was a lot of times like they were having conversations in the movie that like if you walk past somebody on the street, or even if you just was having this conversation yourself, this is what the conversation would go like. Like you got middle-aged, you know what I'm saying, adults, not middle-aged, but like I say young adults. You got young adults talking after a bar, after a party. The type of conversations they have in the movie, that's like what we would really be talking about. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's not like made up stuff that don't really sound good. Like, the stuff they was talking about is literally like what we would talk about. Or like if you walk past somebody, that's a conversation that they would be having. So I feel like they did great as far as that. Like, everybody felt like a real person, you know? Nobody felt like they were just locked into a character. They all felt like regular people. But yeah, the most important thing from that, like the dialogue just felt real. Like the whole dialogue, the script, all of that just felt real. And I feel like it was it was very thought out. It was thought out by somebody that's our age, you know, so it made sense. The storyline was very good to me. It was simple. It made sense, you know what I'm saying? And like I feel like the story developed very early in the movie. So it wasn't really hard for you to kind of understand what's going on. Like it was there already. You know, like once it came through, you knew, boom, okay, this the plot. And they just kept cooking from there. Like it just everything, this is the plot right here. And then they just kept going up and up and up and up and up and up and up. The whole movie, like once they show y'all what the plot is, it just goes up from there. And that's like something that really kind of took me away, because I'm just like, man, like another thing to kind of go along with like the acting, I guess you can say, they did a great job at showing like the real world, like accuracy, like how, like I feel like a lot of movies nowadays, they don't really give the right depiction of how it really is in this world. And I'm not saying like the big problems of the world, but I'm just saying like if I go to a store right now, I can run into any type of person. You know what I'm saying? Like I can run into somebody that doesn't take life serious. I can run into a real stickler. I can run into somebody that's cool, laid back. I can run into somebody that don't care about their job like that. And in this movie, like it was like that. Like they went to a store in one scene and the girl was just like, I don't care, you know, just, you gonna get some, man. I don't care. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's real to me. That's because you'll go to a store and a woman her age could possibly act like that. You know, it's not gonna just be a person like just serious all the time. And so they had like a lot of like, you know what I'm saying? And then the second time he went to the store, the guy was like messing with, like pulling his leg and stuff. And he was mad because the guy, he was like, man, you effed up for that. Like, why is you acting like that? Why would you say something like that? Why would you do that? And the dude was like, because I want, like, why would you do that? Like, on some real trolling and stuff. And I thought that was cool. And I also like how, like, in the beginning of the movie, well, not the beginning of the movie, but early in the movie, they kind of, you know, tried to hint to you like who the real antagonist is, because they want you to look and say like, okay, this guy is the antagonist. I mean the protagonist. Whole time he really the antagonist. You know what I'm saying? And it shows that later in the film, and you see when it switches. When he asks her, what's so wrong with being with me? What's so bad about loving me? What's so bad about being with me? But that really just shows like how messed up he is, bruh. And it goes so deep to where you can make a small mistake, and if you let that little mistake ride, it'll just blow up to something so big. You know what I'm saying? He pissed me off in the movie so bad, y'all. Like, he was scared to talk to a girl that probably liked him. I mean, in the movie they end up saying like she friend-zoned him or whatever. But you never know, like she came off, the main character, I forget her name, Nikki, I think. She came off as like a real like down to earth type of person. Like, I don't really take nothing too serious, you know what I'm saying? If you like me, cool, like let's go together, like we can try it out, you know what I'm saying? That's kind of like how she, the type of person she was. But then again, she could have friends on him again. But him being so scared to like talk to her, like, oh my gosh, bro, y'all just don't know. That really pissed me off when he had 2 or 3 opportunities in the car to basically tell her how he feel, and he folded like all 3 times. And on the last time he was actually finna say something, she closed the door in his face, and it's just like, bro, you so bad, like. You can't man up enough to tell a girl you like her. And so instead of saying that, you end up making a wish that she love you more than anything in the world. And something took over her, and she literally loved him more than anything. And it like got stronger and stronger and stronger, and he ended up getting everybody killed because she loved him so much. Because he didn't, I don't know why he didn't tell them earlier in the movie, like, hey y'all, I mean, I made her make a wish. I made a wish, bruh, and now I'm stuck with it. Like, please help me. She gave that man like multiple signs, like, bruh, you tripping. Like, you need to go ahead and get some help with her. And it just got worse and worse and worse. Like, when you think that it can't get any worse, it gets worse. Like, the whole movie, like, it's hard to predict this movie. That's another thing I loved about this movie. It's so hard to predict it because right when you think that this is as worse as it can get, it gets even worse. And 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 it just keeps going. And I just loved it about this movie because like it keeps you on your toes. The whole movie, like you locked in, you know what I'm saying? And that's what I really loved it about this movie. It just showed how a small decision, you know what I'm saying, how like you being so soft and everything, just how one small decision can lead to other small bad decisions that leads to bigger bad decisions that leads to like the worst decision ever. He got all his friends killed, got himself killed, and then left her to clean up that mess. It's like nobody wins in the end, and I like that. Like every movie, it be trying to end in a good way. Like it don't always gotta end in a good way. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wins in the end of this movie. I just thought this was a very well thought out movie. It was simple, but like they just really executed everything to the fullest capacity. You know what I'm saying? They used all their tools to make this movie as great as it can be, with the plot being as simple as it was. And then at the end, the big plot twist, I didn't even catch it at the time, but my wife caught it. He dropped one of the wishbones or whatever in the room, and as he was actively trying, and this movie was so well thought out. Like when you think that they would forget about something, or like they'll put something in this movie that you really wouldn't, like they wouldn't focus on it, right? Because when people, like when they're making movies, if they want you to focus on something, they'll put the camera on that something to make you focus it, right? In this movie, they would put stuff in the shot, but they wouldn't focus on it. So it's like if you saw it, and you gonna see it come back up in a little bit. But it's like you might have missed it, but then they'll focus on it some more and be like, okay, yeah, you missed this right here, but we want to make sure you get it so you can understand what's going on. So I thought that was real cool, because the wishbone, when he stood up on the couch, it was like the last scene in the movie. He stood up off the couch to go to the bathroom, and the bone fell off him. The wish thing fell off him. But they didn't focus on it. They focused on him. But if you look at the bottom left corner, you will see it fall out off his lap. So as he's in the bathroom trying to unalive himself in different ways, he couldn't really do it, because like, dang, it's tough and it's real. Like no young adult would just make a decision like that. Like if you put a weapon up to your face to unalive yourself, the average person is not gonna be able to do it, because you thinking like, bruh, one, what if it doesn't do the trick? You see what I'm saying? And two, this probably gonna be painful. Like, can I really do this to myself? Three, what if I live? Then I'm gonna be messed up for the rest of my life. So it's like, all of that are real thoughts. And they put that in this movie because those are real thoughts. So he tried, I think, 2 or 3 different ways to unalive himself. And then he was just like, well, the pills would be the best way. Take all of them, and then you're gone, So he ended up doing it. And it's like right as he changed his mind, because he's just such a dweeb. He changed his mind for the final time with unaliving himself. He was about to throw up the pills, right? He was about to throw the pills up, and he couldn't, because in the background you hear the girl Nikki snap the wishbone. Obviously, she's madly in love with him. And throughout the movie, I didn't even think about this, but they was foreshadowing that she wants him to love her as much as she loves him. She makes the wish for that. And once she makes that wish, it stops him from trying to unalive himself. But it's already done. It's too deep in. Like it's already happening. It already happened. It's already in motion. You can't even stop it. So he go out there to give her the wish that she wished, but it's too late. And you know what else is too late? Once he goes away, once he unalives, she comes back to reality. The spell is off of her once he's unalive. And she's left with all of that mess. This movie was a masterpiece, y'all. It was a masterpiece, man. It was just amazing. It was amazing. I really enjoyed this movie. It was scary. Of course, I think Blumhouse was the production company. I'm pretty sure Blumhouse was the production company. So now, after all that yapping, the rating that I give this movie, and I've only rated one other movie on this channel, the rating that I give this movie is a 10 out of 10. I know. 10 out of 10. What? Bizzle rated a 10 out of 10? Yes. I recommend anybody that's into like any type of movies, like if you just into movies, horror movies especially, this is a great movie. I feel like there's nothing they could have done to make this movie any better than it was. But yeah, y'all, that's my 2 cents on The Obsession. Y'all let me know down below, man, what y'all think about this movie. The people that seen this movie, what did y'all think about it? What are y'all's rating on this movie? Maybe even what are y'all favorite scenes? You know what I'm saying? I think my favorite scene was either they was playing the game at the dude house or whatever they was at. They had like the guys night thing, and when she stood up with the face, she was like, she stood up like that, and I really like, it was just like, oh my god, what is she about to do? What is she about to do? It was just so tense. That whole scene when she did that was so tense, and then the acting like of her saying all the stuff she said, she was like, guys, I'm just kidding, and everybody was still looking at her crazy, and she just like, fine, then I wasn't kidding, I was dead serious. And it was like I don't know, bro, like that scene right there, it was just so real, bro. Like it just felt so genuine, like it just felt so real. And then the other scene, I think this was like the climax of the movie, when the friend found, when she unalived the other friend. That was crazy. The car scene, that was crazy. And then the guy came in because he made a wish for $1 billion, and money just started falling out. And so he found out like, okay, this is real. Went to the house. She pulled out the gun, bruh, and the her shooting him was just so crazy. Like it was just like boom, like just like that. It was like, oh, everybody in the movie was just like, oh, you know, it was crazy. It was crazy. So that last scene and the scene when they was playing the game, those was my favorite 2 scenes in this movie. Yeah, man, this is gonna be it for today. Appreciate y'all for watching. Make sure that y'all like the video, comment down below anything that y'all want to say, y'all reviews, y'all thoughts on the movie, and you know, just any comments, suggestions, or whatever. Also make sure that you subscribe to your boy. As y'all can see, we at 388, man. We going up. We going up. We going up. And we're going to keep going up, man, as long as y'all support your boy. And I appreciate y'all for watching. It's your boy, Lil Josh. You watching Biz Entertainment. And I'm out, man.